All right, Shalom. It's your brother Quashab coming back at you with another quick lesson. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rikakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect, all right, as well as those that believe in the gospel. And may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right, and pretty much getting into a lesson today, all right, on how this wisdom, this knowledge is private, all right? It's private to the elect, all right? Well, Salakia, it's private to the world, but it's not private to the elect, all right? As the scripture says in Isaiah, the 1st chapter, the 9th verse, all right? Except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been like unto Sodom and Gomorrah, all right, which represents being completely destroyed, man. All right, but the Lord did leave us a remnant, starting with our elders and apostles, all right, whom we learned from, all right, who taught us this truth, all right, and rule well, all right, in which we are continuing, all right, in the things that they've taught us and the things that we've learned, all right, so that we can teach other brothers, all right, other believers who truly and sincerely believe in the gospel, all right, and believe in the scriptures, all right, and believe that the things that we see are getting ready to come to pass very shortly, all right. And it's a beautiful thing, man, all right, just to have this truth, all right, this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding to know, all right, what's getting ready to come, all right. I guess I'll start off with that one in John, all right. I come back to the Revelation, you know. It's John chapter 15, verse 15. I start at 14. It says, ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. All right, and last time I checked, all right, the duty of a man of the Lord, all right, a lot of a prophet is to teach and warn the people of the coming destruction. According to Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, all right, getting the blood off our hands, okay, in which we're doing that week in, week out, all right, putting up these video epistles, all right, and knowing what things are teaching, all right, and letting the people know, all right, Israel as well as the other heathen to know what's getting ready to come, all right. Now, whether they receive it or not, that's up to the Lord, okay. And your job is just to teach, you see, and what Yahweh Shai, he's saying, you know, you are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you, all right. So if you commanded to teach, all right, teach this word, all right, maximize our talent and not hide it in the napkin, all right, then, hey, that's what we got to do. It says, henceforth I call you servants. I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. All right, and the Lord has made known of the prophecies, okay? He's opened up our understanding, all right, because we understand that Yahweh Shai is the door, all right? He has to be the one to come in. He has to be the one to sup with you, all right, to give you the wisdom, the knowledge, all right, the things that everybody can't get, all right, because you can't buy the truth, all right. You can't buy wisdom. You see, it literally has to be given unto you from on high, all right. That unction has to be given from Yahweh Shai himself, you see, which is why he said he's the door, man. All right, if any man, I'm gonna have to get it. What is that? John 10. Oh, it's in Revelation 3. Right, it's John 10 and 9. It says, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. He shall go in and out and find pasture. All right, in which, you know, the pasture represents, all right, when you liken an animal to find a pasture, he's finding, you know, food, all right. He's going to be well taken care of because he's found a place to rest, all right, a place where he can have food, water, and everything that he needs, all right, which is how we liken this truth, all right. We found pasture, all right. Once we allow Yahweh Shai to sup with us, all right, try our spirits, and that, you know, ultimately that we, you know, come and serve the Lord, all right, we find pasture in the scriptures, man, all right. It's now to tie it in together, I didn't even have this, but, you know, I'll go into it real quick. It's Revelation chapter 3 and verse 20, it says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him, and will sup with him, and he with me. You see? So Yahushua, he's the one that holds the keys to the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. All right? And that's how he sup with you. All right? To see if he can, like if you're trying to find out if somebody can really withstand, all right, all the hell, the afflictions, the infirmities that you're going to catch with this truth, all right, and continue to keep pushing, continue to keep building yourself up, because, it's going to go into it with the next verse, but I kind of want to just stay on track, all right? But I just want to make a point on how the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding is all through Yahushua, all right? Now, because it's been people that have been supped with and they couldn't get it, all right? They couldn't receive it. We see it week in, week out on the block, all right? People come up, they ask questions, all right, and they can't get it, man, all right? Which is why we only fishing for the elect, all right? Because only the elect is going to understand this truth, all right? Only the elect is going to understand the prophecies and what they need to do to obtain salvation, you see? Now, this is Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. All right, and the time is at hand, man. All right, to continue to keep those things which are written. All right, to stay diligent. All right, to continue to study. All right, and level up and build ourselves up, build our faith up in this truth. All right, because the time is at hand. All right, but it says, blessed is he that read it, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, because like I was saying, everybody can't get it, and it's not because they are not literally listening, all right, but it's because the Lord hasn't opened their ears, man, all right, as it says in Romans, the 11th chapter, all right, and all throughout the scriptures, man, all right, he sealed their conscience with a hot iron, all right, ultimately so they can be judged, but as for the elect, the faithful, those are going to be the ones that have their ears open, all right, their eyes open, all right, through the Spirit of the Lord, man, as I was just going into, but what was I going, Romans? It's real quick, just something I was listening to the brother lesson earlier, and that made me think about it. It's like, man, we really are actually in a spiritually, a private school, all right? And the school is only for the elect, But this is Romans, the 10th chapter. And from the 14th verse, it says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? All right, because the scriptures have to be taught in order for someone to receive it. Okay, as it's going to go into, it says, and how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah said, Lord, who have believed our report? Verse 17, so then faith cometh by hearing, and by hearing the word of our power. All right, that's how you obtain the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. All right, we all heard the word, in some way, form, or fashion. Brothers have their different walks. All right, how, they came across a camp, came across a video, came across a brother, or they knew somebody in the world who was into the truth. And, it's just different walks of life. All right, but it all came through hearing, you see, but everybody can't hear. All right, the Lord he's closed the ears. I'm gonna have to get that in the next chapter. He's literally closed the ears of the other people so that they can't receive the truth. It says, but I say, have they not heard? ? So have they not heard? All right. People walk past. All right. They scroll by the videos or Instagram, brothers teaching all over, man. The word is definitely going out to the four corners. Okay. It says, so then faith coming by hearing, and by hearing the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and the words unto the ends of the world. You see? So they definitely heard, but they didn't hear. All right, if you could catch my drift. But I said, did not Israel know? Question mark. First Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, by a foolish nation I will anger you. All right, but that was the point. Okay, everybody's heard the word, man, but they couldn't get it. All right, why? Because only the elect is going to be the ones to get it. Now this is Romans 11 verse 7. It says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. You see, which is why you need to count your blessings, man. All right, as it says in Matthew, I believe that's the 5th chapter. You know, it says, blessed are your eyes and blessed are your ears, for they hear. All right, because everybody not able, all right, to understand this truth, man. All right, that's a blessing in itself, to be inside of the school of Yahweh by Shemal Shai. All right, because you have Israelites, men that call themselves Israelites, but they're not teaching the right doctrine. All right, but they're not keeping the things that are written therein to the best of their abilities. You see? Now I'm going to just finish the point. It says, verse 8, according as it has written, the Most High had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. You see, and this is what I was alluding to, all right? The Most High is living them literally, all right? Yahweh Bashim al-Shai has literally given them the spirit of slumber, man, all right? That they can't obtain, they can't know the jewels of the truth, all right? They can't keep the prophecies, man. All right, they don't understand what they're reading. All right, they don't understand what we're teaching. You see, even though they heard it, they ain't really hear it. All right, which is further honing in on the point on this being a spiritually a private school. All right, it's only a school for the elect, man. You see. So had a little interruption, Salakia, but you know, as I was saying, it's only a school for the elect, all right, and which I only had one more scripture, all right, just to sum up all the points. Okay, the 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15, it says, study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay, I'm gonna get this word rightly dividing, all right, because the elect, they're going to be teaching the correct doctrine, all right, the 100% truth, okay? Even though there, like I said, the other camps, all right, that they try to teach and then they go off on things, all right, in which here in Great Millstone, we, you know, I wouldn't say pride ourselves, all right, but we take this word seriously, all right, to teach the right things, all right? Ultimately, when you one in the people, you're going to be right about the things to come through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim al-Shai. Now, this rightly dividing.
Strong's G 3718, Arthatameo. Arthatameo.
All right, it says to cut straight. All right, when you cut something straight, it's straight. All right, no arounds, no beating around it. It's straight. All right, it says to proceed on straight paths, the whole straight course, to make straight and smooth, to handle aright, and to teach the truth directly and correctly, man. All right. So at the as I've been going to, all right, the spiritual private school that we in, ultimately the goal is to study, all right, study the truth, all right, correctly and directly, so we can teach the truth directly and correctly, all right. But you know, that was pretty much the point in that, all right. Nope, that's good. The NLT too, all right. But you know, that's it, all right. Got a lot of distractions going on, so I'm gonna just kill it there. You know, Lord will, that lesson was edifying. All right. Until next time, I say shalom.